In the world of spiritualism and dream interpretation, the boundary between the conscious and the unconscious is often blurred, suggesting that dreams could serve as gateways to alternate realities, past memories, or even future events. This is not a new idea. Cultures around the world have long believed that dreams can offer glimpses into realms beyond the physical world. One intriguing perspective on dreams comes from the idea that they can serve as a form of spiritual journeying. Much like the ancient tales of prophetic dreams that warned of impending events or pointed to hidden truths, modern spiritualists sometimes interpret dreams as experiences where the soul temporarily detaches from the body, traveling through different dimensions or timelines. This concept is not unlike the belief that dreams can be windows into parallel universes where alternate versions of ourselves might be living out different lives, or that our spiritual bodies might take flight to gather information from other planes of existence. An example of this kind of prophetic dream comes from an ancient royal story. The king of a vast kingdom, overwhelmed by a troubling dream, sought the guidance of a gifted spiritual advisor. In the dream, the king saw his kingdom under siege by unseen forces. The dream was so vivid and terrifying that it left him shaken upon awakening. As he consulted with the seer, the advisor confirmed that the dream had indeed shown a future event, an impending invasion. By acting on the advice given through the dream, the king was able to prepare and defend his people. This prophetic dream was not just a fleeting nightmare, but a spiritual message, a glimpse into a possible future that could be avoided or embraced through careful action. This idea aligns with various schools of thought, including the belief in night dreams, dreams that transcend ordinary sleep experiences to become moments of foresight or spiritual connection. These kinds of dreams are not seen as mere brain activity, but as messages from the soul or higher spiritual forces. In modern spiritualism, dreams are sometimes interpreted as a form of soul travel, where the spirit leaves the physical body during sleep and journeys into other realms. This could involve past life recall, where the dreamer experiences flashes of former lives or events that have shaped their present existence. Alternatively, dreams might offer premonitions or glimpses into what might come, sometimes as warnings, sometimes as affirmations. For example, recurring dreams about a specific place might suggest that the dreamer has some spiritual connection to that place, either from a past life or a place their soul will soon encounter. The spiritualists who interpret these kinds of dreams often talk about the symbolism within them. Dream symbolism varies greatly across cultures, but many symbols hold universal meanings that span time and geography. Let's explore some common dream symbols, their possible meanings, and how they are interpreted differently in various spiritual traditions. Fire is a powerful and complex symbol in dreams, often representing transformation, destruction, or renewal. In many spiritual beliefs, fire is seen as both a cleansing and destructive force. In Hinduism, fire is often associated with purification and is a key element in rituals. A dream of fire might represent a burning away of old habits or ideas, clearing the way for spiritual growth or new beginnings. In Christian traditions, fire may symbolize divine wrath, judgment, or even the Holy Spirit in the form of purification. Dreaming of uncontrollable fire might indicate overwhelming emotions or situations that feel out of control. However, a calm and controlled fire, like a candle flame, might represent spiritual enlightenment, illumination, or inner warmth. Water is another universal symbol, often seen as a representation of the unconscious mind, emotions, or spiritual flow. In Jungian psychology, water represents the unconscious and the emotional currents beneath the surface of consciousness. A dream of clear water might indicate emotional clarity or spiritual purity, while murky or turbulent water could symbolize unresolved emotions or confusion. In Native American spiritual practices, water is often revered as a life-giving force, and dreams of water can signify a need for emotional healing or the washing away of spiritual impurities. Drowning or being overwhelmed by water in a dream may indicate a fear of being consumed by emotions or situations in waking life. Someone hurting you. Dreams of someone hurting or attacking you can be frightening, but they are often symbolic of personal conflicts or unresolved emotions. In Chinese philosophy, such dreams might represent an imbalance in one's qi, life energy, or indicate the need for inner healing. In Western interpretations, an attack in a dream might symbolize feelings of vulnerability or betrayal. The person attacking you may represent an internal struggle, an unaddressed emotion, or an actual person in your life with whom you are in conflict. Dreams in which someone close to you hurts you may point to a sense of betrayal or a fear of being taken advantage of. These dreams might signal the need to establish better boundaries in your waking relationships. Sexual dreams. Sexual dreams are some of the most widely discussed and interpreted symbols across cultures. While they can sometimes reflect physical desires, they also hold deeper, more symbolic meanings in the spiritual and psychological realms. In Freudian psychology, sexual dreams are often seen as representations of repressed desires or unacknowledged needs. However, in spiritual practices, such dreams can symbolize the merging of yin and yang, feminine and masculine energies, or the integration of opposites within the self. Hinduism views sexual dreams as expressions of Kundalini energy, where the dreamer's sexual energy can represent a desire for spiritual awakening or union with the divine. In indigenous cultures, such as those of the Native Americans, sexual dreams can symbolize the union of the physical and spiritual, or represent a deeper connection to the earth's fertility and creative forces. If the sexual dream feels empowering or fulfilling, it might indicate a healthy connection to one's desires or a need for creative expression. On the other hand, if the dream feels uncomfortable or violating, it might reflect feelings of guilt, shame, or suppressed emotions that need to be addressed. Other symbols and interpretations. Flying, a common symbol of liberation and spiritual transcendence. It can indicate a desire for freedom from physical, emotional, or spiritual constraints. In shamanic traditions, flying in dreams is often associated with spiritual journeys and exploration of higher realms. Being chased often symbolizes avoidance of something in your waking life, such as fear, responsibility, or an unresolved issue. It can also reflect feelings of vulnerability or a need to confront something you've been running from. Death. Dreams of death do not necessarily symbolize physical death, but can represent the end of a phase in life, such as a relationship, a job, or a way of thinking. In some cultures, such dreams are seen as precursors to spiritual transformation, as the old self dies to make way for the new. Animals. Animals in dreams can serve as messengers, representing instincts, primal emotions, or spiritual guides. For example, a snake might symbolize transformation or hidden knowledge, while a wolf might represent loyalty, freedom, or the need to face fears. In this way, dreams are not just random or meaningless. They can serve as a vital tool for understanding our spiritual journey. Whether they predict the future, help us remember past lives, or allow our souls to explore other dimensions. Dreams remain an essential part of the spiritual path, an enigmatic yet fascinating aspect of the human experience.